How'd that feel?
Good.
Good stuff.
Very relaxing.
There you go. And I want you now to test out what we've changed. So I want you to think about going on a cruise and notice how you feel now.
I'm quite calm and relaxed.
There you go. That's good enough for me.
Believe it or not, that lady had a fear of boats. Well, not a fear of boats, but a fear of travelling in boats. So stay tuned for this beautiful therapeutic change this week with some nice examples of ideomotor responses, and I'm going to be talking about when's the best time to start making suggestions during that tutorial section of this video. So keep watching. Hi there, my name is Turan Mirza. I'm a hypnotist and a clinical hypnotherapist, and every week I show you a live demo of some hypnosis and then break that down in a sort of tutorial fashion to help you learn and understand what's going on during that process, and maybe if you're learning hypnosis, then some guidance on what you should maybe be doing. So let's watch the clip. This is a 7-minute clip. It's actually 8 minutes long, but the hypnosis itself, if you time it, is just 7 minutes. And during that time, I work with that girl, as I said at the beginning, helping her overcome her fear of boats, or fear of traveling on boats. And it's a beautiful example of hypnosis. It's a beautiful example of ideomotor responses. And I give you some guidance on how best to start making suggestions during the therapeutic process. So the key thing is, don't turn off after the demo is finished, because I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk to you and break down what's happening in that in a tutorial fashion, as I say. I hope you like this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you give it a like, and don't forget, click the big red subscribe button so you get notified every time a new video comes out from myself, Feel Good Hypnosis. And if you have any comments, make sure you keep them positive. Even if you don't like something, tell me in a positive way why you don't like this video, but I hope you do like it. I think there's lots of great information inside, but leave a comment in the comment section below and tell me what you think. I love hearing your comments, I love answering your comments, so please do leave your comments in the comment section below. In the meantime, let's watch the video and then stay tuned afterwards.
Right. Remind me, it's been a busy day.
Fear of boats.
Fear of boats. And how do you want to feel?
How do I want to?
How do you want to feel when you get on a boat?
I want to feel serene and calm and relaxed.
And calm and relaxed. Okay. Do you ever feel serene and calm and relaxed in any other situation?
Yes.
What situations would you feel serene and calm and relaxed?
When I do yoga.
You do yoga. Perfect. Perfect. Grand stuff. What will we do with you? What will we do with you? Sorry, your name again is?
Orla.
Orla. Look at your hand. Look at the lines in your hand. Pick one spot and one line. As you stare at that spot now, as you move that hand towards your forehead, notice how your eyes begin to change focus. As your eyes begin to change focus, that hand continues to move towards your forehead all by itself now. You can close your eyes down, let that hand continue to move. Knowing when that hand touches your forehead, your hand will drop down to your lap, your head will drop down to your chest, way down, deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. The deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel, the more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go, drifting, sinking down, even deeper still. Letting all the sounds around you, people wrapping up behind you, just help you to absorb you into this wonderful feeling of hypnosis now. And with every count I count, just double that feeling that you have inside. So 10, doubling that feeling. 9, even deeper, even more relaxed. 8, 10 times deeper, 10 times more comfortable. 7, and 6. The time I get to number 1, you're unconscious. It's going to take you to a place where powerful changes can happen inside your body, inside your mind. So deep, so wonderful, and powerful changes inside. 4, even deeper, even more relaxed. And 3, way down, letting all the sounds around you have to absorb in this wonderful state. And 3, and 2, way down, and 1. So now that you're in this wonderful, powerful place of change, I want to talk to your unconscious mind. I want to ask your unconscious mind, if I was to ask a question and the answer was a yes, how would you signal that yes to me? By using one of the fingers. That's right. And if I was asked a question and the answer was no, how would you indicate the no? That's right. Thank you very much. So unconscious mind, powerful unconscious mind. Are you in that place where powerful changes can be made right now? Yes or no? That's wonderful. And are you aware of this change that she wants to feel serene and calm and relaxed about being on a boat? Are you aware of that? Perfect. So can you go inside that place where powerful change can be made and find the place exactly where this change needs to happen inside her now, today? That's wonderful. So go there now. Find that place. Understand what memories and what feelings attached with those memories can change the feelings inside now, so that she no longer has to feel the way she used to feel. That she can go onto a boat and feel calm, serene and relaxed, just as if she's in a yoga class, feeling calm, serene and relaxed. That she can even just think about going on a trip excited about going on the trip, feeling calm, relaxed, and just motivated to do the things she wants to do. Can you do that for me now, right now? Yes or no? Perfect. So go there now. Find those changes. When you're ready to make those changes, once again, show the yes finger. That's wonderful. So unconscious mind, make those changes. Rewrite that history so she no longer feels the way she used to feel when she thinks of those memories, no longer feels when she anticipates going forward, going on a boat, and she can feel calm, relaxed, serene now. Feel how good that can feel, and really amplify those feelings. On a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is not at all and 10 is bloody fantastic, raise it up to 6, an 8, and even maybe a 10. So she really feels calm, relaxed, and totally fantastic about going on a boat. When all that's done, just show the yes finger. That's wonderful. And so that her conscious mind can really appreciate what has happened, the changes that have happened inside her mind, the changes that you're continuing to finalize and complete now inside your mind, so that she can be aware of that happening inside her mind. What I'd like you to do now is just take control of that right hand. Take control of that right hand and just allow that hand to feel a little bit lighter than the left hand. That's right. Just allow that hand to start to float up all by itself, only as quickly as all that change is totally happening and complete inside your mind. And you will find a way of signaling to her, maybe by touching her shoulder, maybe by touching her chin, maybe her forehead, that hand will drift toward. You know, she will know that that means something to her, that change is happening inside her mind. And it will happen only as quickly. The hand will only touch when all the changes are totally complete and installed in her mind now. She feels that new calmness, that new relaxation, that new confidence now inside her mind. That's right. There you go. And that signal means something to her, touching on her stomach now. Feel the difference that makes inside her now. Letting all those old feelings just drift away, all those old anxieties, all those old fears just drifting away like smoke drifts away from a campfire now, just drifting away, disappearing out into the universe, never to return now. Feel how good it feels. Now just feel calm and relaxed as she can think about the future, as she can think about things now in a new way, in a different way. So just take her forward from now. Forward to a time where she's planning a trip on a cruise, and notice how she can feel calm, relaxed, and confident now. Feel how serene it feels just to think about looking and going forward and looking forward to that trip. And move forward in time till she's on that boat, looking out over the waves, feeling calm, confident, serene and relaxed. Feel how good it feels now to feel that difference inside her body now, to feel that difference inside her mind now, as she can just smile and enjoy that cruise and know that she can travel all the way through that cruise with her partner in life and feel calm, serene and relaxed now. And move forward in time to a year from now and look back at maybe she's had that cruise, maybe she's had several cruises, maybe she's just thought about the cruises and all the time feeling calm, relaxed and serene. Feel how good it feels to know that makes a difference to her inside her mind, inside her life now. And now that all those changes have been made, just like installing an app on a phone, now that app is running, fully integrated, fully installed, fully activated inside her mind. Now that it's all complete, in a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and when I count to 5 she'll be back with us, fully alert, fully alive, like she's had a 12-hour sleep, like a 6-hour massage, ready to do whatever she wants to do and have an enjoyable evening tonight. And she will sleep well, sleep through the night comfortably, calm, relaxed and serene, just like she feels when she's on a boat. She will know the difference, she will know the changes, and that signal that the unconscious mind gives to her now by touching her on the belly will mean something special to her. So 1, feel that feeling of hypnosis start to drift away from the tips of the toes. 2, washing up through your legs, through your stomach, through your pelvis. 3, take a deep breath in now. Feel that energy washing all the way through your 4, into your head, into your sinuses, like a fresh mountain breeze, throwing all the way through your head. And 5, stretching right awake.
I'm very sleepy.
There you go. How'd that feel?
Good.
Good stuff.
Very relaxing.
There you go. And I want you now to test out what we've changed. So I want you to think about going on a cruise and notice how you feel now.
I'm quite calm and relaxed.
There you go. That's good enough for me. Happy day.
Thanks very much.
You're
That was
welcome.
enjoyable. I enjoyed that.
Isn't that cool?
You go much deeper than you think you're going to go.
That's right.
Like, very, like, yeah.
People say, how long is it going to, how long? How long does it feel like?
I don't know.
4 or 5 minutes. Max.
It felt longer actually. It felt like I was just...
When you're in hypnosis, they say 1 hour of hypnosis is like 8 hours of sleep. So if you were 1 minute in hypnosis, it would feel like 8 minutes. So you probably feel like you've had an hour's sleep.
I do feel quite rested, and I was very sleep deprived.
There you go.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
That was great. Thank you.
Wasn't that just a nice, perfect bit of change work intervention for this lovely lady? Now, right from the start, I'm getting the information I need to help her change from her. How does she want to feel? So she starts off by saying, I have a fear of boats, but I don't labour on the fear. I want to know where she wants to go to. The focus should always be on the results and how you want to get to that end result. And she wanted to be serene, calm and relaxed. Now, as soon as she said those phrases, number one, I echoed that back just to really confirm that I've heard her right and that that is what she wants. Secondly, I'm asking her, is there a situation, a place where she's had this serene, calm, relaxed feeling before? And she very quickly says yes, during yoga. So that's going to be one of my key things to layer back in. I want to anchor that good feeling she has when she's in yoga to that feeling that she has when she goes on a boat. So she becomes that serene, calm and relaxed person when she's getting on a boat. So right away I go straight into a handshake induction, and again it's a beautiful example. It's hard obviously from that angle to see her hand moving towards, but hopefully you can get that idea that her hand came very quickly, very nicely, touched her forehead, and she just dropped into hypnosis. Now I move straight into the deepener, counting down from 10 down to 1. Now again, I always say this, you don't need to count from 10 down to 1. I like that idea of going deeper down the numbers, but many people count from 1 to 10 and it doesn't matter. The key thing is, notice how even during the deepener phase, when I was counting from 10 down to 1, I'm already layering in suggestions. Remember, they're in hypnosis already. The minute that hand touches the forehead and she drops her head down, she's in that hypnotic state and ready to accept suggestions. It's a good idea to put a deepener in, and I do in most of the videos. You'll see that. Sometimes I leave it out and it's quite successful, but it's always good to put a deepener in to really get them. It's about giving them time and space to really get into that hypnotic state that they're already in, to settle into it. But there's nothing to stop you starting to layer in suggestions from the moment the head drops down onto their chest. And that's what I do. During that process, I'm going 10, going deep, 9, even deeper, and then I start layering suggestions about calm, relaxed, etc. So the complete deepener is done in about 1 minute 45 seconds if you're keeping track of the time here. I'm already through the hypnotic process and the induction and the deepener, and I'm now ready to start the work. So I'm setting up this time for this person, and sometimes I do ideomotor responses, sometimes I do direct voice. It just depends on, well, my gut feel as it were these days. But in this situation, ideomotor response is a beautiful example to use, so I use it. Now, her hands are crossed and I ask her to give me a signal, and she sort of gives a yes on the index finger of her right hand, and then that left hand has the no signal. Now, normally it's better to ask them, and I usually ask people before they start to put their hands on their lap without intercrossing them, but it doesn't matter. As you saw in this example, the hypnosis worked perfectly well. The ideomotor responses were very clear to see, so you don't have to worry if, don't panic. Don't panic if things go wrong. If you look down to do an ideomotor response and their hands are clasped together, just ask them to give me a signal, and they will. And you saw that in this example. It was a beautiful example of ideomotor responses, nice clear movements of the finger. Sometimes it's very, very subtle, so you need to watch those hands if you're doing ideomotor responses for the slightest little bit of twitch. Sometimes it's very minor, and you have to ask the unconscious mind, can you repeat that in a more amplified way? Don't be afraid to talk to the unconscious. So now she's induced, now we've got the deepener and we've got the clear signals as to how she's going to communicate to me in this example, in this situation. So I asked the unconscious mind, do you know why we're here? Yes, she says. Nice clear ideomotor responses to indicate that the unconscious mind is with us. Okay, it's not sort of fighting against us and saying, oh yeah, I'm blocking this idea, I don't know what she wants. So it says yes. And I said, do you know how to fix it? So I'm moving nice and slowly. I'm not just saying, unconscious mind, fix it and get out of there. Now, I can be that fast in some situations, but I just want to take my time and really establish where we're at and what the unconscious mind knows and what it doesn't know. Sometimes it may not know the answers, but in this situation I say, do you know what we're going to fix today? Yes. Do you know how we're going to sort it out? Yes. And again, I just don't at that point say to them, well, go do it. I give that one little sort of incremental baby step and saying, well, go to that place where the change is going to happen. Go to that place where she's having this discomfort about boats, this bad feeling, and change it to that feeling that she has around yoga. So I'm practically giving the solution to the unconscious mind and coaching the solution to the unconscious mind, but I'm giving it space to do it in whatever way it wants to. Remember, she's always in control. The client, the subject, is always in control. You're not manipulating them, you're not controlling them or twisting their mind, not like the movies. I hate it, the movies always give you that impression that hypnosis is about mind control, and that's not what's happening. So in this situation, as in always, I'm giving her the space to go there, find what needs to change, and have like a plan in place as to what's going to change when you get there. And it's like pre-anchoring. That's a sort of name I've just come up with because I've never heard that in any trainings, but really what I'm doing is I'm not anchoring yet, but at some point in the future I want to anchor that good feeling she has around yoga, that serene, calm and relaxed feeling she has in yoga, to going on a boat or a cruise or whatever. So I want to anchor the positive feeling into the situation where she at the moment feels uncomfortable, but I'm not anchoring it yet, but I'm implying it's going to be anchored any moment now. So I'm giving them space and time to prep for what's going to happen next. So it's just saying, go there and tell me when you're there. I get that nice yes finger to say I'm there. So I move on to the next step, which is now, well, make that change in whatever way you want to. So I don't know what she's thinking about. I don't know what's going on inside her mind or what exactly is changing, other than the fact that I've told her to anchor that in a moment, and now I'm letting her, giving that space to do that anchoring all by herself. So again, it's not about mind control, it's not about probing into somebody else's mind, it's about giving them that space to do whatever they want to do to change the way they think about boats. And I give her some more guidance, and it's just guidance. I'm saying on a scale of 0, which is it's just done, to 10 where it's fantastically done, I get it up as high as you can. So I'm not again trying to force her into any one level of enjoyment, serene, calm and relaxed. I'm just saying get it up as high as you can, maybe a 6, maybe a 7, maybe an 8, maybe a 10. Get it up as high as you can, and giving her space, because I don't know, I could have asked beforehand, but who cares whether she's thinking, if I can get it up to a 6 or a 7, that's good enough for me. I'm giving her that space to just get it up as high as she can. The implication therein is that it's going to feel good, whether it feels good, really good or really fantastic, it's up to her. I'm giving her that space to work on it in whatever way she wants to inside her mind, and I don't know what she's going to do. And if you keep in timings, then bang, within 4 minutes, we've actually done the change. That little response comes back to say it's done. Now, what I want to do now is the unconscious mind has done some changes, and there's that little signal that the conscious mind is still listening out for, and will feel that finger moving. So I'm not in hypnosis quietening the conscious mind, unscrewing that conscious mind and leaving it outside the room. The conscious mind is still there, so I want to give a bit of feedback and further reinforcement of the change to between the conscious mind and the unconscious mind. So what I say is, in a moment that right hand will start to lift, and it does, and it moves up very quickly, and I say only as quickly as all the changes are really integrating in. And then and there's a beautiful sign here, there's a beautiful sign, because then I say, now that hand will drift towards you and touch you somewhere where it means something to you. And I give some guidance, some suggestion. Again, she's in control of what happens to that hand and her unconscious mind. I say to her, well, it might drift towards your chin or your nose or your shoulder. I give some suggestions based on where the hand is as to where it might travel to. But beautifully, she does what she wants to, and it drifts down and touches to your stomach. I don't know whether she felt queasy, whether the stomach means something special to her. I don't know. And as you see in that video, when she comes out of hypnosis, I don't even ask, what did that mean to you? Because I know that especially, sometimes I'll say, maybe it'll touch your chin or your nose and it'll float up and touch the chin. They'll follow my guidance, but even when that happens, it's still them being in control of where they touch. And what's nice is I didn't even say about the stomach, and yet her hand rests comfortably on her stomach. It obviously means something to her in this context of traveling on boats. So with all that done, the conscious mind and the unconscious mind are talking to each other beautifully now, giving those little signals to say it's done, and this means something special to her that it is done. I really future pace it out. So I'm telling her to think about the future, think about maybe a cruise she would like to go on, or maybe is planning and not looking forward to previously, and now see it in a different light with those new feelings of serene, calm and relaxed. So I'm giving that positive suggestions in there to look forward to the future, give that sense of anticipation and excitement about going on boats now. I do that several times to really reinforce that, and then I bring her out of hypnosis and look at her expression. She feels fantastic. You can see it in her face. She's really delighted and really got something out of that short 7-minute process. I was a bit off in the timing there, because to say you're only out for about 4 or 5 minutes, but give me a break. 7 minutes is pretty good to change the way you feel about something you've probably had a long-standing issue around. Now, I don't leave it there. I want to test it. I want to see, did this change really happen? So she's back into the conscious world, and I'm saying to her, now think about going on a boat trip. And she feels lovely about it. She's really relaxed, she's laughing, she's giggling. Proof of the pudding, I always say, is making sure you test right at the end, and that was the final element of the hypnosis session. So finished up in 7 minutes. Beautiful example. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found some interesting tidbits from this tutorial. If you did, make sure you give it a like, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, click the big red subscribe button so you get notified every time a new video comes out. Click that bell notification next to that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, have any comments about this video, please do leave it in the comment section below. I want to know what you think of it. Have you learned something from it? Have you learned something that maybe helped you in your hypnosis journey? Or maybe you're just, you're not interested in learning hypnosis, but you hopefully still find it interesting to see how the process is carried out. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you want to learn more about hypnosis, I do provide training and mentorship, so please check out the description section where you'll find details on ways to connect with me and ask about my mentorship or training programs. I bring out a new video every Sunday, so keep watching and see you next week.